Meg Chang.
And I'm Michael Wood.
Welcome to another edition of Operations Today, where we explore today's global corporate landscape with companies that are examples of excellence
And proven leadership in their industries.
Today we're highlighting the remarkable performance of Sun Microsystems and focusing on Sun's worldwide operations.
And Meg, what a performance it is. Since Sun's start in 1982, they've grown to a Fortune 120 company.
And on Fortune's Global 500 list, number 337 and climbing.
With over $5 billion in net revenues this year.
Maybe even more significant, Michael, is this impressive list of key metrics.
One interesting industry statistic that is particularly revealing is revenue per employee. And Sun's revenues soar way above their closest competitors at well over $400,000 per employee.
And Michael, you know we could look at even more impressive key metrics, but we want to show how they achieve such numbers.
Right. We'll explore how worldwide operations has helped Sun be not just another Silicon Valley success story, but a world-class manufacturer as well.
We'll take you to worldwide operations facilities in Japan, California, Massachusetts, Scotland, and the Netherlands to see firsthand what has led them to instill excellence in their workforce and meet global challenges in the workplace. Worldwide Operations is a key component of Sun Microsystems Computer Company, a wholly owned subsidiary of Sun Microsystems Incorporated. They are joined by other Sun operating companies that work together in making Sun the worldwide leader in the workstation market and a leading supplier for innovative client-server computing solutions using open, meaning non-proprietary, technologies. We sent our international correspondent, Richard Tolman, on location to our first view of Sun's worldwide operations.
Legend has it that Mr. Revere roamed the countryside with the message of advancing British troop operations. And it's also from near here where Sun's worldwide operations sends out its message, the advancing of Sun's new products. This is the Sun facility in Chelmsford, just outside Boston, Massachusetts. This facility is one of Sun's main product development sites for NPI, or New Product Introductions, with significant operations interaction.
The Worldwide Operations group here maintains a cross-functional staff which effectively applies and fosters the concurrent product development model used successfully throughout the industry today.
One of the things we're very concerned about with products is the quality level of the product and also the cost when it's delivered. And operations has those two things as part of its core function.
Over the past 2 years, the concurrent product development model and the ops employees here in Chelmsford have been extremely effective in introducing high-quality, mature systems to volume manufacturing.
We have a select group of individuals here that represent all of the major functions within ops. And our cross-functional team structure enables us to get the experts in each area together and try to come to the right solution for the product and for the manufacturability of the product.
Short first.
We asked Rita what was ahead for operations in Chelmsford.
Our future here in Chelmsford looks to be exciting and challenging as we integrate our talents into the Sun server space by working with the new Parallel Open Systems group here in Chelmsford, and as well continuing support of Chelmsford's traditional product lines.
The Minutemen were prepared and ready in an instant a couple of centuries ago. And being prepared and ready for new products is still what keeps operations on their guard in Chelmsford. Reporting from Lexington, Massachusetts, this is Richard Tolman.
Thank you, Richard. While MPIs are clearly a critical factor to the company, Sun's measured success has come from a broad strategy. We talk with Kathleen Holmgren, Vice President for Worldwide Logistics.
I think our success in operations has been our continual focus on the value chain. where we really look to remove complexities, identify our core competencies, and push non-core work out to experts in the field, and really listen to our customers and continually learn from them how we can add more value and be a competitive advantage for Sun.
To better understand operations' focus on their value-added core work, Richard set out on this next leg of the journey.
This is home turf for Sun here in Silicon Valley. Behind me is the Milpitas manufacturing facility, one of only 2 production sites for Sun in the world. The production floor houses 3 major areas. The first is the SMT, or Surface Mounted Technology Board Build area, including board test, where CPUs for desktop systems are produced. The second area manufactures desktop systems, and the third area manufactures desk-side servers. This plant has 2 primary missions. The first is volume production for mature products, Sun's bread-and-butter flagship products. The second mission is NPI, or New Product Introductions, uniquely integrated within the same high-volume lines.
The reason we do a new product introduction within the plant is it significantly reduces the time to transition from a new product to volume manufacturing. The reason for this is that we use all the real production people, the real production equipment right in on that new product.
A modular manufacturing process is the principal reason for Sun's NPI and volume flexibility. Independent, identical modules, or cells, are capable of assembling systems, testing those systems, and packing them out. They allow Sun to tailor capacity quickly from both an equipment and workforce perspective to meet incoming demand for products. Certain manufacturing cells or portions of cells can be allocated for NPI builds, while the rest do volume. A major factor for Sun's quality and efficiency is in their leveraged strategy.
Sun is one of the most supplier-dependent companies in the computer industry. We outsource our chip production, we outsource some of our sub-assembly manufacturing, and we outsource our logistics. We do that because we feel that those are non-core work, things that we can buy better from experts, people that are going to invest their R&D dollars in being the best in the world that they can at those activities. And then we use our limited resources in focusing on those areas where Sun can really add a competitive advantage.
To enhance their competitive advantage, in 1994, Sun looked to re-engineer their own processes, which included abandoning a highly automated manufacturing system for their cell-based approach.
From the very beginning of that re-engineering effort, people that actually ran the line were very, very much a part of the design, concept, and implementation of the entire line.
The results surprised even the most optimistic estimates.
All the metrics that we thought we could get out of this plant from the aspect of capacity, utilization, quality, efficiency, all those metrics we set very high goals for going into this project and have surpassed every single one of them.
We've been successful in cutting our lead times to our customers for our products from 90 days down to less than 10 days.
We have to attribute that to having the people involved early from the very conception of this process and enjoying the work that they do. And it makes me extremely proud to come out on the line and not only get results, but be able to ask the people out on the line as well as the engineers supporting it that they really, really like this place better and it's a much better place to work now.
We have one of the lowest turnover rates in all of Sun and in the industry, and I think that's a good reflection on that people are finding exciting work to do and are feeling good about the work and their contribution to Sun.
And they say this whole process is still being optimized, still being fine-tuned, with workers continually coming up with new ways to get more out of it. who knows? This may be the shape of things to come for computer manufacturing.
A unique facility.
Very impressive.
With Sun products sold in over 100 countries, operations today went overseas to assess the impact of the rising sun in Japan.
Sun isn't just rising. Even though it's early morning here in Japan, Sun is at high noon. Sun Unix-based workstations own the Japanese market share. Ichiban, #1. This is Sun's headquarters for sales and marketing in Tokyo. We talked with Susumu Hasigawa, sales director for Nihon Sun, as they are known in Japan.
皆さんご承知のように、この大変競合の厳しい日本のマーケット。
Nihon Sun has been doing business in the very keen, competitive Japanese marketplace. The majority of our customers are well-known Japanese manufacturers, and they take it for granted that Sun's products maintain the same quality for them to sell with their own logo attached, and they request the delivery on demand. Nihon Operations is customer-focused and has played a key role to support this aspect of Nihon Sun business.
On-time delivery begins here at the Narita Airport, just outside Tokyo. Sun products arrive by air cargo. From here, Sun products are taken to the Tokyo Air Cargo City Terminal. Here at TACT, the Tokyo Air Cargo City Terminal, a special area has been designated exclusively for Sun products. The TACT facility operates as a customs clearing warehouse. Sun's logistics partner, Nippon Express, assures efficient product handling and customs clearing. From here, the products are trucked to Sun's distribution facility in Abina, on the outskirts of Tokyo. This is the Abina Product Distribution Center, or PDC, one of only 3 Sun worldwide distribution sites. The building houses 5 floors of inventory capacity and additional quality checkpoints. Products are shipped directly to the customer from this facility. Nihon Sun operations greatly contribute to keeping Sun competitive.
Japanese companies started to focus on process re-engineering with introducing a new method for benchmarking. I expect Nihon Operations will play a leading role here. I have seen Nihon Operations help their customers to copy their own re-engineered business logistics processes to assist their customers to be more competitive in the marketplace.
In the traditional open market, the shopper has many choices. In the computer marketplace, Sun has well established themselves as the leader in workstation providers. To remain the #1 choice, they must continue with innovation, quality, and on-time delivery. The Japanese will settle for nothing less. In the Osaka market, Tokyo, I'm Richard Tolman.
Thank you, Richard. You know, Meg, as we've seen before, a key marker for a successful company is the confidence they demonstrate in their products. Sun actively employs what they sell, using their own workstations and servers for corporate-wide mission-critical applications in a worldwide network.
And Michael, as a footnote to that, they use over 250 applications on the network, incorporate about 22,000 nodes, 13,000 employees, 126 locations, and 1.5 million email transactions per day. As we now go back to Richard for his last report, it's easy to see why Sun says the network is the computer.
In the distance is the town of Linlithgow, Scotland, a royal borough 16 miles west of Edinburgh. The royal palace, nestled among these bonny pastures, farms, and grazing lands, was home to many kings and the birthplace of Mary, Queen of Scots. Another name, albeit not an official one, also distinguishes these pastoral hills and valleys. Silicon Glen, Scotland's version of Silicon Valley. And framed just beyond those trees, over that centuries-old rock fence, is Sun's Linlithgow facility. Sun is one of the premier manufacturers and one among the top 20 high-tech companies that have operations in the area, hence Silicon Glen. I took the opportunity to tour the site. The Linlithgow facility is a sister plant to Milpitas, with identical processes and product capability, and the only additional site for Sun manufacturing. With Sun's highly leveraged operation, their worldwide supplier base gives them this unique capacity to service their global customer needs. The two plants work in parallel. If ever there is a need for interchangeability, they can swap or combine efforts wherever the needs are greatest. Fundamentally, their charters are geographically specific, with Linlithgow supporting all of Europe and the Japanese market.
In dollar terms to date, there's been over $70 million invested in the site here. Obviously, as you look at the facility, the equipment that we've invested in is state-of-the-art, high technology processing capability. But in dollar terms, as I say, it's in excess of $70 million.
The facility went online in 1989 and is one of the most sophisticated manufacturing plants in all of the UK, ramped up to volume production and NPI flexibility.
The plant now produces almost 50% of the worldwide volumes. We do the complete range of products.
One of the prime considerations for actually coming here was the skills of the workforce, and that's right across the board, from people who are actually working as technical operatives right through to people who would be in management.
We obviously export probably 40% of what we build to the Japanese market from this particular location. In actual fact, that's continued to grow, and I think the demands placed upon us by our Japanese customers help us to learn and improve.
I think this plant means a great deal to the community. I think it means that here we have somewhere that can offer first-class employment to people. And here we have a group of people who actually want to have a relationship with the community externally. It's not just a matter of coming in and going to work. It's also a matter of wanting to make a contribution and give something back to the community.
Linlithgow is more than a manufacturing site, more than a factory. It is really Sun's European headquarters, incorporating logistics, supplier management, materials planning, and the myriad of support functions that help keep Sun the leader in the global market. While all of Worldwide Operations management team for Europe is located in Scotland, another significant portion of European operations is located here in Holland. This is Sun's Product Distribution Center, or PDC, in Montfort, supporting all of Europe.
The Holland operation is an integral part of European operations. As a result of us working with our partners throughout operations, we've been able to significantly increase customer satisfaction by significantly reducing order cycle time from months, as it was prior to the PDC opening, to days, which it is today. Sun's distribution partner, Frans Moss, is a major force in the Dutch community. Along with Nippon Express, handling service to Japan, and Roadway Logistics Systems, or ROLS, handling North America, they support all of Operations Worldwide Logistics. From Sun's PDC in Holland, this is Richard Tolman for Operations Today.
We trust that this gives you an idea of why Sun is viewed as one of the most efficient manufacturers in the business.
And Michael, as a concluding thought, I really like what the operations management said to us, that Sun says what they do and they do what they say. I think that alone is important to their customers.
Indeed. Till next time, this has been another edition of Operations Today.
Thanks for joining us.